How is everyone doing today? And in this video, we are going to be talking about something that a lot of people overlook when it comes to them building out their characters and of course going through the end game modes, because for the most part, it seems a little small, especially with the impact that they seem to give off. And I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm talking about today, and it is going to be the Bangboos in your runs that you're using. And honestly, today's video is going to be talking about this specifically because I know a lot of people overlook these guys. A lot of people don't necessarily know A, what to summon on, and B, who to level up, because interestingly enough, when it comes to going into the Bangboo banner, now there is a sense of urgency when it comes to building out how many Bangboo coins you have, or Boopons, if I'm not wrong, that's what they're called, because now we actually get more Bangboos as time goes by added onto the banner. So there's a lot of stuff we have to think about. There's a lot of stuff we have to look at when it comes to what's the right Bangboo for me, and also how to prioritize the Bangboos you want to go for. And in today's video, I do want to talk about some that are probably really good for you to try out and try to level up, and also what they do, because some of these guys, although in all honesty they don't seem like they're gonna make as crazy of an impact, they do give off some bonuses that might help out a lot of people in regards to their runs, or maybe be able to live a little bit longer in what they're doing for the end game. So most importantly, when it comes to Bangboos and how they work, most of them give off a normal effect that they do when it comes to them doing damage. One of them is going to be them going around and hitting the enemy in one way, shape, or form, whether it be placing a trap like Sharkboo, whether it be having utility like having a constant pull in, which is something we're going to talk about in the future, and also other things which it comes to AoE damage, anything like that of the sort. So Bangboos, they walk around, they do what they want to do in regards to damage, whether it be a pull in, whether it be a trap, whether it be damage. They're going to just do something while they're walking around. The next thing is going to be the utility they have when they're paired up with a certain character. Now some characters or some Bangboos like to have certain elements matched up with them. For the Sharkboo, you're going to be getting ice attribute anomaly bonus when you have more ice units. Same thing with the Sumoboo, same thing goes. Ether damage units or ether units, and you're able to get more Bangboo anomaly buildup when it's their time to chain attack. And speaking of chain attack, that's also a third portion of the Bangboos as well, where some of these Bangboos are able to chain attack off of your third stun off. So usually when you're fighting bosses, you will get the option to go into your Bangboo and do what you want to do in regards to anomaly buildup, or getting that extra damage with them. And there are some Bangboos that are able to profit from this, so we will talk about that quickly. But not every Bangboo can actually do a chain attack. More so, most of the S ranks are all able to do their chain attacks. Other than that, they can't really do so. So that is something to keep in mind with those three steps of talking about most of the Bangboos. Now to get to the list of the Bangboos I think realistically are really good for you to either pour your resources into, or maybe try and experiment and see if these guys work out for you. Though talking about these next few Bangboos, I do want to try to look at the A-Rank Bangboos, because I know not everyone has a plethora of S-Rank Bangboos to talk about. And specifically looking at the S-Rank Bangboos, a lot of these kind of come up to your choice in regards to, do I like playing with the Ice team more, Ether team more, maybe Bellabot characters, or even something like the new Officer Bangboo, where you have to go with the Officer faction to be able to get the bonuses from him. If you like those type of teams and you play those teams a lot, then maybe getting the Bangboo associated with them isn't a bad idea. But this video specifically is talking about the Bangboos that are probably underrated, and some that you might not have looked at with probably some good utility onto them. One of the first Bangboos I do want to talk about is going to be Boo Pressure Boo. And this Boo is actually a very unique one, because this one is not doing damage to the enemy. It's actually giving you energy regeneration or energy generation. So whenever it's his time to get onto the field, he's going to at times be able to flow himself up while he's sleeping, I think. I don't know how this works. You run up to the Bangboo and he's able to give you some energy. Although not a crazy amount. I'm pretty sure it gets higher as you level them up. But you're able to get a faster skill with Boo Pressure, which is a pretty cool thing to have when it comes to a Bangboo. So when you're looking at these characters, or you're looking at these Bangboos, you're actually able to look at the utility that they give, because not all of them are damaging Bangboos. A lot of them are utility based Bangboos, which could help out your team for the most part. The next one is going to be the Magnetiboo, because this guy is actually really cool in my honest opinion. He doesn't need a certain character in regards to an element, rather he wants a role, which is anomaly. And the thing I really like about Magnetiboo is that he's actually able to just pull in characters. Now the range at which he's able to do so is slightly lower, but when you do have an anomaly based character on the team, not only is the pull-in range stronger or bigger, but you're also able to get the damage from it higher as well. So this is actually a really cool Bangboo to be able to grab all the enemies in one place, and we all know how good CC and also grouping is in these games, especially when you're talking about Hollow Zero, when you're talking about stuff like Shield Defense, where all these enemies are spread out and they're annoying. You have someone like Magnetiboo to be able to pull them all in, which is a pretty cool thing to see. Another one that is actually very interesting to talk about as well is going to be Paperboo. And Paperboo, for the most part, has a really cool mechanic. As you level him up, he's able to actually cause taunt to the enemies that are on the field. So he makes himself a cardboard shape, I can say, person, and enemies are all taunted towards him. Not only does this act as a shield for the most part for the Bangboo, but you're also able to get a pseudo pull in because all the enemies were going to be hitting the Bangboo, which is going to allow you to be able to have them grouped up, although not as fast as someone who's directly pulling them in. Having the taunt allows for all these enemies to start grouping up and start attacking. And the cool thing about it is if you have a defense unit with Paperboo, you're actually able to grab a shield based on how much the enemies hit the Bangboo. So that's actually a really cool thing to see. And as you see right now, a lot of these options when it comes to the Paperboo and a couple of others that we're going to be talking about, regardless of the boo pressure, a lot of these guys are going to give you stuff that a lot of people have been asking for when it comes to sustain. There's not a lot of sustains in the game. There actually isn't any sustains in the game. And if you didn't notice, a lot of these guys in the Bangboo shop actually do have sustain into their kits, and this is one of them. Paperboo is able to give you a shield based on how much you've been hit when it comes to the Bangboos taking in that taunt, which is a pretty cool thing to have. And I think as you level up these Bangboos, as you get more copies of them, it's definitely going to be a huge bonus or a huge shield for you to be able to go ahead and get more sustain onto you so that you're able to do what you need to do in regards to doing the damage. The next one that's actually very interesting as well is going to be the Sumoboo. The Sumoboo, although not having a chain attack, actually does really well in staggering targets, which helps you out quite a bit in regards to allowing you more opportunities to do what you need to do in regards to DPS, allowing you to actually get a lot more days as well, because he does substantial days even at level 1. So imagine having copies of him or leveling him up is going to help out quite a bit, and using him, and again, Hollow Zero, using him in Shield Defense, where these lighter enemies and these medium tier enemies are getting staggered and they're getting stopped from doing what they need to do in regards to their damage, allowing you to do what you need to do in order to clear as fast as possible. Another one that's a really good one as well is Exploreboo. Now this one is actually really cool, although RNG, really cool Bangboo. This one is actually able to give you either recover HP, so healing, generates you a shield, or gives you increased energy regen. And I think those are all pretty good buffs to get no matter which one you get. Although some might be better in time sensitive situations when it comes to energy regen, of course you would want this when you're full health, or of course when you're lower health, you would hope he pulls out an HP buff or a shield buff. And even looking to it as chain attack, if you have one support character on the team, which you're probably always gonna have, he's gonna increase the amount he's healing you for, he's gonna increase the amount of shield he gives you, and he's also gonna give you an increased amount of energy regen as well. So there's a lot of really good buffs that come from Exploreboo, and this is by far one of the characters that are really good when it comes to those that have been asking for a sustain, those that aren't able to dodge as well, parry as well, or aren't judging the timings of these characters as easily. This is your explanation, or this is your solution to that problem, because this guy's an actual healer, which is actually a pretty cool thing for us to see in the game, that we have these guys, and a lot of these guys probably get looked over when it comes to you using them on the field and you using them on your Shield Defense or Hollow Zero runs, which these guys can make a big difference from you getting KO'd to be able to last a little bit longer to get that stage done and helping you out for the most part. The next Bangboo I do want to talk about as well, which is a really good one as well, and actually there's one as well that I did not talk about, which is the Avocaboo. The Avocaboo is a full-on healer, while the Exploreboo is a RNG based buffer when it comes to the shield that you get, the HP that you get, and the energy regen. Avocaboo is a full-on healer. He's only giving you healing, and he just shoots the bullets at you when it comes to the healing. So it's a pretty cool thing to see that he's able to just go ahead and give you 10% HP when it comes to him being on the field. And of course, I'm pretty sure this gets up higher and higher as time goes by when you start summoning for more Bangboos, and you can also get get higher HP recovery, which I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. And also, whenever you get one support character on the team, which again, you're always going to have a support character on the team, you're going to be able to get more HP recovery, so that's more healing and additional activations or additional times as well, which is going to overall help you so much in being able to consistently get healing if you aren't able to dodge as many of the attacks as you possibly can. So if you don't want to do an RNG and you don't want to go for that, maybe I might get healed, maybe I might get a shield, maybe I get that energy regen, the Avocaboo is probably a good pickup for you. The last one, which I think is a really slept on character, and also I slept on him too, was Devilboo. Devilboo is actually a really interesting character because not only alongside him and Penguinboo, which Penguinboo is also a really good character with a lot of AoE and a lot of attack frequency as well, he's able to chain attack as a 4-star, which is a pretty big deal for 4-stars specifically. This guy's really good for our ice team, and he's able to do quite a bit of damage as well with a good amount of AoE. So if you have the enemies a little bit around the same area, Penguinboo is going to do a great job. But specifically talking about Devilboo, Devilboo is a very interesting character, not only because he's able to attack himself, of course, as a lot of these Bangboos can, but he has a chain attack, which is really cool and a really good thing for 4-star Bangboos. So this is a pretty big step up for majority of the Bangboos in the game. The main thing that is crazy about this guy is that once you use your chain attack with Devilboo, he's actually able to stay on field for 30 seconds and he's going to be attacking with you. He's going to stay on the field and he's in this state where he has these bright colored eyes and he's flying beside you for the most part, and he's shooting at the enemy as you attack. And every time you attack, he attacks. So as you do all of your damage, as you get done with all that you need to do, Devilboo after the chain attack is going to be doing DPS with you, which is a pretty big deal when it comes to the overall DPS you are doing with the team. So having someone like Devilboo can actually stand a chance with someone like the S-rank Sumoboo. It depends what exactly you want. Sumoboo is going to be really good for pull-in and also do quite a bit of anomaly damage as well when it comes to the Ether team. So if you want the ease of use and also quality of life, Sumoboo is really good. Devilboo though, if you want to go straight damage, full-on DPS, absolutely nasty coordinated attacks that come from him, Devilboo's a really good character. He's a really good Bangboo to be able to work on. And it honestly surprised me when I saw me being able to do the damage I want to do, and Devilboo's alongside with me just shooting bullets non-stop after his chain attack, which it's lasted a really long time and probably for the majority of your DPS phase. So this is a really good Bangboo to level up as well. So hopefully with this video, I was able to explain to you not only a lot of the A-Rank Bangboos that can probably help you out in the most part in giving you little buffs, giving you healing, helping you out with a couple of different stages, or using these guys for the most part, because I know a lot of people probably only summon for the S ranks and are trying to just find whatever they can use, and they're only looking at these characters like Sharkboo, like Sumoboo, and that's pretty much it, which is a pretty good thing for the most part. But for those that are struggling, for those that don't really know where to put their resources into, there's a lot of really cool A-Rank Bangboos that can help out a lot, not only with something like buffing and sustain, there's some with dazing, with shielding, and also of course someone that's absolutely insane like Devilboo. So this is pretty much the video when it comes to the Bangboos, when it comes to explaining how they work, when it comes to showing off the differences between a lot of these guys and the utility that they could have as well. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll end this video. See y'all guys in the next one, and peace.